Mr. Speaker, I am glad that you have given me an opportunity to say a few words on the budget. I shall be brief in my remarks. First of all, I would like to refer to rural development. I must say that we have not before us any big scheme for this purpose. The country has been expecting from the new government a statement of policy in this matter. No doubt, two important proposals have been placed before us for consideration. One is about the problem of rural debt, and the other is the supply of drinking water in rural areas. They are very good schemes. I am sure that if they are carried out, they would give a good lead to rural development. At the same time, we are anxious to know how the government are going to find the funds for water supply schemes. Further, it seems to me that in any case, the government will have to take up in future a larger responsibility for rural credit than in the past. I have no doubt that these problems must be tackled by the government as early as possible. Then I think that the country's future depends not only on large industries but also on small industries. On account of the supply of electricity, we are now able to employ a large number of persons in small industries. But the grant is not sufficient for the purpose. I think it will be good to have a correct knowledge of the economic condition of the country. For this purpose, we must carry out a survey of rural and urban conditions. I hope the government will take necessary steps in regard to this matter. In conclusion, I think that we are face to face with a serious financial situation, but we require urgently a plan for rural development. The country is asking for it, and I think it has every right to ask for it from the new government, which is the strongest that the country has been for many years. I would appeal to the new government to spend very much on schemes against poverty. Every effort must be made to raise the incomes of the common people and their standard of living. We must spend more on services which will raise the economic welfare of the country. This is necessary for social welfare as well as economic improvement. Letter dated 3rd April 1980 from King and Company, Salem, to the Stationery Supply Company, Madras. Dear sirs, we thank you for your letter of 20th March. We have seen your account for the goods supplied to us. Before sending the check for the moment, we would like to point out that you have not allowed any discount as you have done in the past. As your goods are very much liked by our customers, we would request you to be kind enough to send us at once 6 dozen boxes of shorthand pencils. We have not yet received the shorthand notebooks which you have promised to send us. We hope you will send them as early as possible, as we have urgent orders for them. If you cannot send us the whole quantity of the goods that we have ordered, we think you will be able to send at least 2 or 3 dozens immediately. Yours faithfully.